Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Romeo and Juliet, and today we get to hear from the chorus doing the prologue to Act 2, because in the folio it totally makes sense that there would be a prologue to Act 2 and no other prologues in the rest of the play. So anyway, stuff that has happened. The Montagues and the Capulets hate each other, but the Capulets threw a party last night, and Romeo and his friends snuck in, and Romeo instantly forgot that he was in love with this woman named Rosalind as soon as he saw Juliet and decided he's completely in love with Juliet. So he went over to woo her and kissed her a couple of times, and then found out that she was a Capulet and was like, crap. And then Juliet found out that he was a Montague and she was like, crap. And then the party was over and everybody went home to go to bed, or at least had to leave because, it's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So that was the end of Act 1. And then the chorus comes out to do the Act 2 prologue and says, "Now old desire doth in his deathbed lie, and young affection gapes to be his heir. That fair, for which love groaned for and would die, with tender Juliet matched, is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved, and loves again, alike bewitched by the charm of looks. But to his foes supposed he must complain, and she steal love's sweet bait from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers used to swear. And she, as much in love, her means much less to meet her new beloved anywhere. But passion lends them power, time, means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet." And that's it. So it's a weird little sonnet that tells us what we just saw and tells us maybe to not lose hope because they are young and in love, and of course that means everything is going to be fine. Yeah, it's a little unsatisfying, I think. It's basically just saying Romeo fell out of love with Rosalind and he's in love with somebody else now, but since it's his mortal enemy, that's not great, and she's just as much in love with her mortal enemy, and that's not great, but at least they have passion, so that'll see them through. And that's the end of the prologue to Act 2. And I just rhymed. So we'll stop there before we dig further into Act 2 tomorrow. And I would ask you to leave comments in terms of where you think this is going to go and whether or not their love story turns out to be a good love story. But I think we all know this play already, don't we? Is there anybody watching this that doesn't know Romeo and Juliet? I'd be curious. Anyway, say hi in the comments, or don't, or share this with your friends so they can say hi in the comments. And I will see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.